Can I get a fucking oh yeah? Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What up, everybody? Welcome to Frolfcenter. Right off the rip, it's November 19th. We're 2 days away from Friendsgiving. I'm Austin Lytle, joined with the hype man, Cody V, Adam W. Finally, it looks like Adam now.
Yeah, I got a little caught up in the moment there. I'm excited about tonight's episode. So
yeah, dude. Cheers, gentlemen. How we doing?
Good,
Dude,
man.
that beat was amazing.
Oh yeah, I was
over here just dancing away.
Yeah, I can get down with that beat.
Guys, of course, we have a great episode tonight. Brandi and Keith from Bomb Squad are here to talk about Friendsgiving. We're going to get right into their players meeting in a minute. And they have some enormous news, like mind-blowing news that they're going to share right after that players meeting. So you want to stick around for that for sure. But first, I think we have the 1100 rated hype man himself with the weather.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, it's me with the weather. I am currently sitting on my couch behind my wonderful Lego shelf. And I'm not outside right now because this weekend, the weather is going to be full of bombs. We talking 450. We talking 550. We talking 650 average. Bye.
And friends.
Hell yeah.
Lots of friends this weekend.
Lots of friends.
Yeah.
Speaking of, should we just get right into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
speaking of
I'm looking forward to it. These are our dear friends at Bomb Squad Disc Golf, Keith and Brandi.
Let's get them on the big screen.
Hey there, how's it going,
what's up, guys?
Hey.
Good to see you guys.
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
Before we talk about the tournament, I want to talk about Brandi's nails.
yeah.
Those
You wanna
are
talk about
the
that?
cutest things I've ever seen.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Wait, I got an
Hold
even
on.
better one. Ready? There it is.
There you go.
Anything that incorporates the disc golf theme into it, I enjoy it. Those are dope. I enjoyed
Those are
that.
serious.
So funny story. The girl that did those for me, we're talking, and she's like, "Oh, I know disc golf. We're from Colorado. We played all the time." So,
Nice.
yeah, it was great. It was great.
Perfect story. All right, so let's get into the players meeting. Let's actually run a players meeting as you guys would run one.
Never did this before.
Welcome to Friendsgiving, everybody.
Welcome.
Thanks, guys. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to go over this pretty quickly. This is a simple come out, have fun team event. We're excited to have everybody back out at Fairways of Canton again before the end of the year. So starting off, we're going to have our headquarters opened up at 7 a.m. for check-in because our tee time is at 8 a.m. So 7 a.m. we'll be up there ready for you guys to check in. We ask that you send 2 of your team members into the headquarters to check in. So if you guys can kind of gather out in the parking lot outside of the clubhouse from Fairways of Canton and only send in 2 people, they will go ahead and check in your team. You'll get your team hoodies. Everybody will get a tournament stamped hoodie that will have your team name printed on the front. So those are really cool. We were excited to have those made for you guys, kind of like the Battle at Boomtown hoodies. So they came out pretty sweet. Yeah. And you'll also receive your lunch tickets. So each player did buy into a boxed lunch. So it's important that you get your tickets, and we'll have the golf carts already set up with scorecards located on the golf carts. You'll have 2 players to a cart. We will have extra carts available for spectators. Those will be $25 a piece. So I think we've got anywhere from 10 to 12 extra carts. So we'll have quite a few available for everybody. And then you will also get your hole assignment. So I'll go ahead and tell you then what hole you're going to go to. You'll proceed back out to get your other team members, go out to your hole. We're going to tee off at 8 a.m. sharp. This is important that this happens on time. Play at a quick pace. We're really going to be fighting the daylight. So we want to make sure that we get the full 2 rounds in for everybody. Once your first round is over, you'll come in for your lunch. You'll take your ticket. You're going to go into the clubhouse. We do ask that, we do social distance as much as possible. We recommend wearing a mask. They are not required on the site of Fairways of Canton, but we recommend it. So, everybody be safe, guard each other, protect each other, and just respect each other's space, okay? After your lunch, we're going to do a 1-hour lunch from the last card that comes in. Hopefully the time and everything's going to be going okay. You'll go back out for your second round. And then after the second round, you'll come back into the clubhouse. Again, social distance as much as possible. We're going to do our award ceremony outside. It'll be a cash payout for the pros. And then we'll have the Bomb Squad merch out for the AM payouts. So that'll be equally given to the 4 team members of your team, whatever your qualifications are, AM or pro. And that is pretty much our players meeting. Mm-hmm. So we look forward to seeing everybody out there Saturday morning, bright and early. Dress warm. It's going to be a little cool, but it's supposed to be a great day for the weather. 70s are high, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. What time does the bar open again at Fairways?
10 a.m. actually, if you must know.
Okay, let us know this. That's good. I think we pulled them out of Sweetwater last year, right?
That is correct, yeah. And also, because we are starting so early Saturday morning, the kitchen will not be open for breakfast like we have had in the previous events. So we do ask, try and grab you something to eat before you get out there. It's going to be an early start, so pack your bags.
Yeah, that's useful to know. So let's go over some general questions I know that I've been asked. So with the format, you've got 4 people on the team. How are people going to be carded off the rip? In the first round, and how are people going to be carded in the second round?
So the first round, before you go out, amongst yourselves, you will decide who's going to be the 2 on the A team and 2 on the B team. You will be split up. So when you guys show up, you'll see Frolfer A, Frolfer B. You'll determine what those the players are. Once they go out on the card, they're pretty much set. So the A team stays the A team for first round and second round. That won't change. The first round, everybody will be randomly paired together. And once we come back in for the second round, we're going to add the A team and B team scores together, and then they'll be seated like a regular tournament.
And then
the second round, we'll be going out with all 4 of your teammates will be going out, correct?
Yep. Your whole team will be on the card in the second round.
So there will be 8 people per hole.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so we need to go ahead and tell everybody that that the B team doesn't need to be with the A team on the tee shot. I mean, maybe discuss something, but go ahead and go down the fairway and spot for them. And be ready to throw that next shot. Yeah, definitely
on the long holes, we would recommend that, everybody kind of play together.
Yeah.
The majority of the people that have signed up have been to Fairways, so we have a lot of people that know how things go out there. So, if you're coming up on a spot where it looks like you're going to be in danger, definitely send somebody down the fairway to watch your spot for you. But we don't want to send anybody out in danger and get them hit. So just be careful.
And again, for people,
that's correct, Mark Poole.
For people who aren't watching, it is alternate shot the second round per doubles team. So,
correct. Alternate shot per doubles team. So there will be 2 shots thrown from each lie. So the A team will throw the drive, the B team will throw the approach.
Throwing the next shot.
Correct.
And the A and B teams will alternate tee-offs by odd and even numbers?
Correct.
So they don't roll over throughout the whole tournament. They just roll over through an individual hole.
Yep. So we're going to have rotating teeing order similar to what we do at the Super Bowl Scramble.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Yeah, and I like that because I had to
so basically, this is what it is. The A team will take the odd numbers starting on 1. The B team will take the even numbers. They're starting on 2, and then you have to tee off on the odd numbers if you're A team, the even numbers if you're B team.
Correct.
Yep.
And from there, it is alternating shot between the teams.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it. And that's only second round. First round, it's just straight up. First round is just straight up
regular doubles.
Yep. And whenever
Correct.
you guys check in, each player, not one to a team, each player will get a caddy sheet, and it explains all of that to you, along with a hole per hole description, which I think you guys are going to go over as well a little bit further. Right. So you'll have that on hand, and you'll know what the rules are and how it needs to be played.
Awesome. Rob Marbach had a question, and I think he's throwing some shade at Austin. I assume collared shirts are required?
So this is kind of
What's he talking about, Willis?
All right. So Fairways of Canton, yes, that is their rule if you have a collared shirt. I have checked with them. They know that we are getting hoodies as far as our players pack items and that we're going to be in hoodies. So the collared shirts are not required, but we do ask that you don't shed down to your holy t-shirt during the second round. Okay. Let's hold back from that. So we are on a prestigious golf course, so dress accordingly.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No cut off blue jean shorts, Cody. Nothing like that.
I don't want to give any secrets away, but
is there a best dressed award?
No, we're not going to tell him.
I hope Cody shows up in the Stars and Stripes suit.
Come on, Keith, you can't give it away.
Oh, damn it.
I'll rip that jacket. That jacket's a little small. I'll rip that jacket if I try to play.
No, just cut the sleeves off. Like go Belichick it. Go Belichick it.
Okay. Do we want to use
that's a move?
Yeah. Do we have any more? Here we go. Can he change his pants on the course if he gets an ace?
Depends on which hole, because if you get an ace out there, buddy, you deserve it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why we do an ace spot, but yeah.
But we do have 5 CTP holes, so
yeah, we're gonna do some CTPs. So
exciting.
Okay, so let's segue into like the holes. Do we want to break down the holes for everybody?
Would you guys
let's talk about the OB. Let's talk about OB hole in generals. What is the OB guideline like throughout the course? What is a couple guidelines you can follow?
So the main things to always keep in mind that are always going to be true. The green is OB. Sand traps are a bunker, so you will play from where your disc lies in the sand trap with a 1-stroke penalty.
Hazard.
And then any holes where the cart path comes into play, which is listed on the sheet, it is beyond the cart path that is out of bounds, not the edge of the cart path. So beyond the cart path is out of bounds. If you're on the cart path, you're still in bounds, and you take your life from there.
But there are several holes that go over a cart path, correct?
Correct. We will discuss that here.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. We want to go through the holes, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Jay-Bird had a good question. He said, so
you want to start on like 6 or 7 or 1? One's good?
No. Jay-Bird, hold on. Jay-Bird's question right quick.
Okay, Jay-Bird did have a question. I answered it there. This is correct. It doesn't matter who finishes the hole, A or B. The team order will stay consistent with A's on the odd and B's on the even.
Correct.
100% right. Nailed it.
Just wanted to get it. Oh, I see. Yes, I just wanted to re-etiquette it. So yeah, right off the rip, hole 1 is Zach Smith's 738 foot drive.
This is the distance contest hole.
That will be a par 3. For Zach Smith, it'll be a hole in 1 if he throws the same shot again.
So this will be our first CTP hole here.
If for some reason you find the cart path left beyond, you will be OB. Otherwise, there is no OB on this hole.
Correct.
Hole 2, we do need to discuss.
2's my favorite. 2 is my favorite. We combined two of the holes last year. Combined 2 of the holes last year, and it is no longer past the first group of sand traps. It is the following hole 3, which is all the way across the green and the cart path. So this is where that one of the holes that crosses over the cart path comes into play. And so there will be, I believe, a flagged line, Keith?
Correct. Yep. So where the cart path starts to turn back left towards the basket there, we'll continue the line with flags. So the cart path left of the flag will be inbounds, and anything right of the flags will be out of bounds.
Okay. Nice. And it's only 1,000.
There will be another one like a little bit further down the fairway or down the cart path as you're getting into the next green area.
Right.
It'll be OB as well.
So we've already thrown a quarter mile. Do you guys want to see what that hole is?
Yeah. Hole 3.
Hole 3.
This is same old, same old. This is one where the cart path is not included in the OB. This is one from the tournament bombs Boomtown.
Yeah, this is the OG Boomtown. This is the one with the basket up on the stump here.
Yeah, we can
Love it.
We can move it. We can move it. The next one we smashed a couple of holes. We need to kind of talk about, not too much.
So this is going to be a fun one.
Basically, yeah. I mean,
Go ahead,
beyond
Keith.
cart path is OB, in the water's OB. That's
So
what it is.
another 800 footer. I think we're selling it short there. I think it's more like 900 feet, 1,000 feet. Part
My
four,
rain-
little downhill drive around the lake. Don't go OB. Cart path and beyond, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Cart path and beyond.
Yep.
Water's
Cart
OB,
path and
green's
beyond.
OB.
We'll
And
be throwing
obviously
from that
water.
bottom tee, Cody.
Yep, we'll be using the short tee from Boomtown.
Thank God.
Okay.
Hole 5.
It's really the second shot there that's going to be messing some folks up.
So hole
The
5.
next one, smash 2 holes together.
Well, this is actually bringing back an original hole here from the original Boomtown layout from Cody's days.
Yeah.
So this is a throwback hole.
This is the OG hole where you're forced out into the fairway. Cart path and beyond is OB the entire time, correct?
Beyond cart path.
Beyond the
Come
cart
on now.
path is OB. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Beyond cart path. The cart path is in bounds.
Yes.
Correct.
Beyond the
Yeah,
cart path
which
is OB.
is the best, one of the best rules I've ever seen. Because if you guys have never thrown on a cart path and it just slides and does like some weird disco motion and lands on the cart path, you just
I mean, this could be the 10 cup hole. This is the one you could do it on.
yeah. So again, it says 951 feet. I'll believe it, I guess. But yeah, cart path and beyond, OB. Don't go in the woods on this one. Hole 6.
So hole 6, this is one where we took the island hole from Boomtown and then we stretched it out with hole
To the
9,
next one.
basket up there by the sand traps. Turn this into a par 4. So now this is one where you're actually teeing from OB, so we will have a drop zone on the short ball golf tee pad there. So you see the drop zone there will be marked with flags. So if you go OB off your drive, you'll proceed from the drop zone.
The giant island.
Yeah,
Yes.
we took the
And that-
island
and
and
this-
just made it a
and
giant
this is-
island, and you have to throw far for it.
And this is just an extension
uphill.
of one of the holes you guys did the second tournament.
It's
From the
actually a
cart.
combination of 2 holes. So this is the island hole is where you're teeing from, and then you're going all the way up the hill by the bunkers.
Yeah. Which was a hole the second year. All right, yeah, hole 7.
That's a great one.
No, yeah, that one's
It's only
huge.
700 feet. Finally, we're under 600 feet.
Seven's
on this
another.
one.
This one's another original from Boomtown. If
Yeah,
you were
this one
there
was too
last
good-
year,
too
do you
good.
know
We
what this
didn't
one
have-
is?
yeah.
This was 11 last year.
This was
Yes.
11. Well, I think
Right,
it was
you're
this
saying
year,
last year
wasn't
was
it? Like
just
earlier
July.
this year.
It was
July,
July,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah,
like
actually,
hole 11,
Scott Livingston,
hole 4.
all divisions will be playing from all tee pads,
Yes.
correct?
only one set of tee pads.
Everybody's
Yeah.
only one tee
There's
set
no
of tee pads
divisions.
this
It's,
year.
everybody's in one group. We're all together.
And the big thing on this hole is just the green. The green is what, 300 to 350 feet.
Well, don't
Did we move
underrate
this
that
tee
approach
box
through
back?
the trees now.
I mean, Cody, Keith,
What's that?
did we move this tee box back?
No, we kept this is the same. Kept it the same from Boomtown.
I thought we said we were going to push the tee box back 100
All
feet.
right. So yeah, this is
We might
the
have pushed it back because I think it was 400 at Boomtown. I think we did move it back a little bit. I'll have to double check that.
Yeah, we need to check the notes on that. But I'm pretty sure we moved it back 100 feet from Boomtown. So now that green is like perfect landing zone, and the green is OB beyond cart path. Oh, no, cart path is not OB on this hole.
Correct.
correct.
Right.
But it is 526 feet, so that does sound
And
longer.
not just 450 or 460, what it was.
And if you're out there in the morning, we saw young feral hogs running around on the fairway at in July on this hole. It was the
I
craziest.
forgot about this. I keep forgetting about this.
We saw him when we passed through too.
Yeah.
So regardless, this is
Late in the afternoon.
525 feet, and at the last 150 feet, you're fighting straight up a hill. So
Thanks, Keith.
There we go. Sorry.
Thanks, Keith. Yeah, it's really funny when you throw these pictures up here. It just does whatever. I'm not a TV producer, so we're figuring it out. But we're
There
working.
we go.
It's like the Brady Bunch.
I love it.
Yeah,
So
definitely,
hole
Jason,
8
you need
is-
to bring a chiropractor, buddy.
hole 8 is one of my favorite. Another one of my favorite that is
Oh yeah,
another
this is
com-
another smash town.
Yeah, this one. Whew. This
Another
is going to be a good.
God
yeah,
bless you,
another
child.
another combination of 2 holes we put together. This is for people who have played in the past. This is the hole with the net protecting houses,
Right.
that we
right.
threw in between the sand traps. But now we're going all the way, the full ball golf hole. It's going to be 1,200 feet, basically.
If I could say anything, I think this hole is going to be the one that's eagled. If any of the par fives get eagled, it's probably going to be this one.
And cart path and beyond.
Just because the second shot is downhill, and somebody could let loose on a roller, and I could just see it being there.
The roller.
Yes.
It's possible.
Jason Light might throw down a roller.
I mean, if he's talking about the chiropractor already, he might.
Maybe not. Yeah.
So again, and this
Just
hole
throwing shade. Just throwing
is,
shade.
Cart path
So
and
this is the
beyond.
one remember, that
11:37.
has the green, the cart path, and that little ditchy area all come right up to the circle there.
Yeah, and that's kind of something. When you guys are looking at these maps, if maybe you've never played here before, you're seeing this for the first time. Remember that anytime you see a bunker, anytime you see a golf green, that's OB. I mean, they're hazard, in OB. So this course may look wide open from the air, but it's really not. There's going to be skippy, windy trouble out there.
Yeah, that cart path is really tight to that bunker there on that first shot. And Keith, did we say that the little island of nonsense was OB?
No, we left that. So you just have to play out of there, kind of the
you just have
natural
to
OB.
play out of it.
Right.
Yeah, so I can see that. That's what I'm saying. Like I can see a roller going up there and like dumping into it, and maybe somebody catching the putt out of there.
I hope I
But
see.
that's why we left it there. Like tempt some people to do it. Whatever. All right, next hole. Next hole is like the same OG par 3 everybody's seen for so many years.
This is our third CTP.
Right across the ravine. Yeah. Third
And what's the-
third CTP. What's the first and second?
What's the CTP action?
$25 per team CTPs.
All right.
Hole 1, hole 3, hole 9, hole 12, and hole 14. Hole 1 is the downhill distance competition hole. Hole 3 is the downhill on the stump hole.
I like that.
And now hole 9 is our third CTP. All the par 3s are CTPs.
Awesome.
Okay, basically. I love it.
Makes sense.
So yeah.
Yep, classical, and then another combination, which again, I really don't believe this is 950 feet. I don't understand. But yeah, there it is, par 5 throwing. Are we throwing off the cart path? Or
No, from the same
tee
short
box that we
the
threw.
tee box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Boomtown, this was hole 15, and we were teeing from this tee box to the basket right down there by the bunkers. And now we've stretched it out to the basket for hole 16, which was up on the other side of the green.
Yeah, that
where
was
you're teeing
awesome.
from
I
by
love
the
that.
lake there. Yeah, this one's going to be tough. I think this is going to be the score separator right here.
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
think there's a lot
Yeah,
of
you
score
got it. You
separators
definitely have to
that are
make a
here.
decision.
I think it's going to be 14, but we'll get there in a minute. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Are you guys ready for hole 11?
let's do it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So this is another combo
11's
hole.
another stretch-tastic. Yeah.
So this is another combo hole we're putting together. Hole 17 and 18 from the Battle at Boomtown. We're using the short tee from the Battle at Boomtown going to where hole 18's basket was.
Wow.
You'll remember this was the one where you're teeing up to the basket on the left, and then the basket's down. And then the next hole, the basket was up on the mound near the green. So now we've combined those 2 holes together. We've brought the sand traps into the landing zone. So this is going to be a dangerous hole.
Yeah. This was the second half of this was a really fun shot with the condor for me, but now it's the condor just going in the car, just staying right in the car. Here's 12.
There you go.
Same as last year, right?
No, we just pushed the tee box back a little bit. Made it a little bit longer. This is another par 3, another CTP.
Yep, this is our 4th CTP hole here.
So this one you are teeing off from the out of bounds, but you're throwing from the edge of the cart path, but beyond the cart path will be OB going in, and it's only, I'm telling you, it's 20 feet behind that basket, 30 feet.
Yeah, the cart path comes in quick.
We decided to
no tractors.
I threw the best shot of my life on hole 13 here.
On this one coming up?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, this is an OG hole that we've had for a while. It's
used to be the rock shot.
This is a gold
used to
level.
be the rock shot.
Yeah.
Cody's your shot was a very good hole, but I took it and I think I made it a gold level hole.
My hole was so dangerous. Mine was just pure danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one's really nice.
Dude, if you know how to throw a roller, you might get there in one shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, not one shot, but whatever.
Well, like within 50, 60, 80 for a putt. Jump up the hill. I've done it. I've seen it.
I'm really interested to see how you play this weekend, Cody.
Horrible.
I hope not.
Mark Poole says hole 12, is that a golf green or not? Yeah, Mark Poole, that is the same hole from last year.
Yep.
Where we threw from the edge, and from earlier this year, I'm sorry, in July. It was just over the edge of the green. I don't know if you were playing that.
Here it is.
Did
again.
Mark play boom down?
Right in the middle.
Also, just after we get finished up here tonight, we will post all of these pictures on the Disc Golf Scene page, so anybody will be able to log on and look at them there.
Perfect. That was back to 12 here.
So yes, that is a golf green. You will have to throw over it beyond the cart path is OB as well.
I think we have a new tagline for the show.
What?
It's pure danger.
I want to see that on a T-shirt.
That's a good tagline.
So 14 though. Let's talk about
this. 14's the one that's gonna ruin people's rounds.
This is the separator.
Yeah, I think so. Because we're talking OB off the plateau, right?
Correct.
And you can't go on the golf green either. That's a drop zone in the yellow, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's the drop zone. So if you go OB from the tee shot, you will proceed to the drop zone. We will have the landing area marked in flags. It's not technically an island because there is connecting inbound space.
Sure.
But beyond the cart path on the right-hand side is OB. If you go past the red line, you're OB. That is a green in the drop dead center there, and the basket is on a slight mound. And it's a ripping wind that comes up that top of it. So
this is the dirtiest hole I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I
wait till you played it. It looks bad over aerial, but when you step up to that tee box, it's like
that's like a 200
big old fat chunk that I can land in down there.
That is 200 feet downhill.
All right, I hope you guys have the Tiger Bomb ready. We're going to hole 15.
So
yeah,
this is another OG hole here. This is an OG throwback hole.
Yeah, it's flat.
What was that, Keith? Say it again.
So this is an OG throwback hole to the original layout.
Yeah.
This
is an original Cody hole.
It's a retarded Cody hole.
It works, and
this is a beautiful.
You are
dude.
We put this tee box basically
you
guys out of sight of the upper tee box.
You guys push the basket back too, which is such a dirty move. So there's OB left, OB right, and woods to the right. Left, there's a hill, so you might hit it and roll down, but left, right, OB, and then you have to go over a green. I didn't do that to the people. You didn't have to go over the green. But
and remember that the creek wraps behind the basket as well.
I found that great.
River behind the basket, cart path behind the basket. This is probably one of the, I would rate this 1080 rated golf hole in the world. This is, I would like to see the pros play this hole and take a 3.
I can see, I mean.
I'd be willing to bet it happens.
It would happen. I'd just like to see it.
Yeah, I would like to see it. I hope we do it.
Yeah.
What's that say? By this time, round 2, I hope my second pair of people.
Speaking of throwing shade at people, how's Ace Run Pro doing today? I was there. I was there with Felix. Felix and I spent 45 minutes on this hole at Boomtown. It was not a good day, and it wasn't. I was trying to help Felix. Felix lost the disc, found the first disc when he lost the second one, then had to go the third time. Golf cart up the hill for 22 minutes. Brrr, up the hill. Oh, it was rough. I still feel that one. So, yeah. Anywho, sorry.
Next one.
Yeah. Anywho, next hole is hole 16.
Another combination of 2 holes.
Yep. Indeed, it's exactly that.
Back-to-back par 5s. Thanks, Keith.
Hey.
Yeah, look at this narrow landing area too, because this is uphill. So where this thing gets narrow is pretty much
hill.
landing.
Well, and remember that all of that stuff off to the right-hand side there is downhill and very, very overgrown.
It's terrible. That's what I'm saying. Like, you really want to land. You want to land left of where we have the measuring line right now.
Yep. So are we at like 12,000, 15? How many feet are we at?
13,883, I think, is what I calculated earlier.
That's the total. That's the total.
That's the total. It's average per hole of 771 feet per hole.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of math earlier today. Yeah.
This is classic 17, right? Same hole?
Yep, 17 stays the same as 26. This is the one where the basket will have the flag on the top of it.
With the beautiful view, picture perfect time right here.
This is where you want to get your make sure your phones are charged with the USB cords in the golf carts. You want to get your Instagram ready. You got to get your hashtag ready.
Yep.
Yeah. Friendsgiving at Boomtown. Is that the hashtag? Do we have a hashtag yet?
Hashtag Frolfcenter magazine. Hashtag Frolfcenter, and we'll send you a disc. I'll send you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. What do you got? You were using a hashtag this weekend?
We got to come up with one. We need a hashtag.
Yeah.
All right.
Hashtag Frolf for Bomb Squad and
Frolf
send
Squad.
you a disc.
Frolf Squad.
Frolf Squad.
All right, you guys want
Squad.
to talk about the best finishing hole in all of disc golf?
Oh my God, I'm ready.
Man.
I'm ready. My body is ready.
I don't know if y'all are ready for what we did to the green on this hole.
Oh wait, I'm just now. Oh my God. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
It's so bad.
Nobody will say easy eagle. Not this time.
No.
You took that personally, didn't you?
No, I didn't take it personal. Nah.
Oh, here we go. Keith Tingley, hashtag not friendly. Is that the hole or is that
That's the not Friendsgiving.
hashtag not friendly is pretty good. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Jaybird said the same thing. I'm sorry, but there is nothing friendly about this Friendsgiving.
Well, we didn't say what the friends were giving. I just hope that everybody's still friends when they're done.
That's pretty
This
great.
is a,
Now,
this is, I think this
we
is going to
can't
test
show
some friendship.
elevation in a lot of these pictures, but I can promise you there's only 4 holes that go uphill.
Well, and you can kind of look at this map, and then if you go back and watch the Ace Run Pro coverage from Battle at Boomtown, you can really get an idea of how the layout will work.
It is 500 feet downhill. You are standing on top of a skyscraper looking at this green.
Yep. Looking at it, I think you can see like 4 or 5 mountains from up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Stone Mountain, Kennesaw Mountain, Pine Mountain, Arabia Mountain? No? Maybe?
No.
Yona.
No, it's
Yona.
It's beautiful.
No, what's over here in coming?
Yona Mountain. Mhm.
Lookout
Yeah,
Mountain?
that's it.
It's Yona, but okay.
Oh, it's
Yona,
Yona.
Lookout would be behind you.
Replacement lost it.
JFC at the end. This is hard. Speaking of, no, I'm just kidding. Anywho,
So now we push this
So-
green back. So you actually have the water a ball golf green, a bunker, all coming into play with a basket sitting on an elevated
Is this
mound.
kind of where that
You kinda
hypothetical,
dropped down.
the hypothetical 27 was? Keith, is this
Yes.
where that hypothetical 27 was the one year?
Yep,
That never happened?
Yeah.
correct.
You did too.
Oh my God.
No, it's way further back. It's way
Yeah,
further
it's
back.
far-
It's really close to that green
farther
and to that bunker.
Do not throw OB.
Hey, I just want to go ahead and give a brag to my boy Keith here. He and I eagled it when we were laying the course out.
We did.
That is true. That is
And we used my drive.
Yep, and
Hear
we
that,
used
boys?
Keith's drive.
All you guys who think you're just gonna sleep on one of these pro teams, you better man up. I'm just saying.
All right, take off hole 18.
I'm glad. Sorry, I'm getting to it.
That
was
is
it.
the course.
That's it.
That's it. Do you
That's
guys?
it. Oh, hey, Brandi, how's it going?
Hey,
Yeah,
here
sorry.
I am.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is not that versatile. This is pretty cheap software, so and we just got to jam people in here as ever we can. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That was
So
good.
we have a whole list of fun questions for you. I mean, it's not that many. It's a couple fun
You guys
questions.
got a minute?
Oh, yeah.
But,
Yeah, sure.
but first,
Are we
guys
done?
wanna
Are we
spill
done with the
the
players
news?
meeting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
do you want to spill the news, or would you like some fun questions?
I have some news.
You have some news?
I
Brandon?
think we
Let me put
might.
your
I
hands
do.
on
I
this.
do. I
You
do.
boys, everybody watching at home should probably sit down and put their pants back on.
So we have worked really hard to bring disc golf to our community, and we have been trying to figure out where we're going to go from here, how we're going to build the disc golf community in our area for 2021. And we have had several discussions, and we have finally signed a lease and agreement with the owners of Lula, North Georgia Canopy Tours. So we will be taking over the main building up there and opening that as the Bomb Squad Disc Golf Pro Shop.
Yep.
So we are already going to start moving things in, and we will be opened up January 1st. So we'll be running the website out. We will have full inventory of all of the manufacturers, bags, everything.
Yep.
We're starting our own brand with the Bomb Squad Disc Golf. So we're going to be bringing in a lot of attire and hats and accessories with all of our Bomb Squad brand. So we are really, really excited for what's to come for this next year.
So along with the pro shop, we also plan to make this an actual training facility, because that's the way that we want to give back to the community. So what we're going to do is make a place where people can come. We'll have all of our baskets set up for putting areas. We have the radars for radar training. We're working with a few of our local pros to get set up to run clinics and classes up there. We're looking to bring in touring professionals to hold clinics and classes there.
Nice.
So we really, really want to do everything we can to grow the sport in this area and, foster the growth of our young disc golfers and everybody else, and continue to bring action to Atlanta.
We signed in, and we know for sure that we'll be running 4 major events at Lula this next coming year, along with a 6-week point series, which we'll have more info to come on that soon. So that will run through this next year too, to get everybody out there on this beautiful course. And Keith has some news about how we're going to grow the course up there and help Lula really become a destination for disc golf.
So we're actually we're putting in another 18-hole course there. So some of you have gotten to play the 27-hole layout that we've had up there for the past few months.
Yeah.
The 9 holes that we've added to that course are going to become permanent.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to put in another 9 holes that will connect to that. So we'll have 2 separate 18-hole disc golf courses. And then our first tournament is going to be
Super Bowl Scramble.
the Super Bowl Scramble.
Oh shit!
It's going to be the Super Bowl Scramble at Lula.
Yeah,
It's going to be a 2-day tournament this time.
Yes.
Same layout, 2 days. We haven't figured out what we're going to do with the extra rounds, but it's going to be extra fun. And we'll actually have a Super Bowl party after the second round is complete. We're going to have some TV set up, so hopefully everybody will be able to hang out, watch Super Bowl together, and just have a great time.
Rec Tech Grill. We're going to do it all. So it's going to be great.
Yep.
If you need
My gas bill to Atlanta is going to be so much. I'm going to come for all of it. That's amazing.
Cody, you better clean a lot of
scramble at Lula. That's awesome.
Cody, you're gonna need clean a lot of pools so you can get a condo in like Jasper or something.
Jasper. It would be commerce. Yeah.
Somebody had a question real quick on Friendsgiving. Will there be a chance to warm up prior to the start?
Unfortunately not. Just because we are setting up the course late Friday night. We're just dealing with, not enough sunlight for it. So it will be warm up in the parking lot and get ready to fire off at 8 a.m.
But you can kind of throw as you go out to your holes. So we're not saying, not
the time
so
before.
When you come in, check in, get your cart, go out to your hole, throw a few times, putt at the closest basket, regular tournament.
Yeah, you can throw up and down the hole, putt, do what you need to do. Like there will be space to warm up, but there's not a designated warm-up area anymore.
Right. We won't have any practice baskets.
We're not doing tee times, so.
Right.
You guys want to play
get your team together and get to the hole that you need to get to.
Right.
So are the teepees and everything still at Lula? Like, is that a thing? Or?
No.
So the teepees have been removed, and we're going to do primitive camping sites there. So you'll be able to camp. We do have the restroom and bathhouse still available. Yeah. The fire pit's still there, but we don't have the teepees. And that area behind the teepees will be where the second course, part of the second course is at as well.
Right. You'll be using that area.
Will the electricity be on out there for the campers?
Not on the camping spot. It'll just be primitive camping only. So tent,
That's
no
what
power.
Primitive means, Austin.
Primitive.
The closest power.
But I mean, they have power hookups out there.
But there won't be.
Like wondering, like, what do we got to do to get power out there? Because I want to camp in the winter.
Well, the problem is if we supply, they call it utilities, then we fall under hotel and lodging taxes and everything else that goes with that. So at this point we can't do it, but these guys are, once we show them what we can do with disc golf, these guys are willing to put cabins up there. They're whatever we need to do, as long as we can show them that we support them and we're growing the sport and we're continuing to do good things, they're going to support us, and that's what they've offered already.
That's awesome.
Kirk and Lee are good people. I love that.
They really are.
I can't wait to build a fire and play a threesome event at Lula. That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. And hopefully we probably won't have the full 18-hole course up by the time we do Friendsgiving, but we'll at least have the 27-hole layout up, and hopefully a few of the other holes as well.
Oh, yeah.
Not Friendsgiving.
I believe one of those holes was aced by Matt Versola, and it got some recognition.
That is correct.
Yeah.
The A-hole.
One question time.
All right.
Here's the question.
So we've had you guys on before, and you guys had to quit.
Is Jody, real quick, is Jody staying out there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And they said just bring a generator and you're good to go. So
there you go.
Not a problem. You can bring a generator.
Yep.
I like it. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Stick around for some fun stuff?
Yeah, so we're going to ask you all the fun questions we ask all our guests.
All right.
And so your first disc golf experience, what was it?
So my first disc golf experience was at Central Park. My daughter was a cheerleader there, so I'd seen guys throwing Frisbees. And one day me and my buddy were drinking beers, hanging out with nothing to do. So we ended up at Dick's Sporting Goods, bought a starter pack, and went to Central Park. When we finished the round, Wes Campbell was in the parking lot setting up for doubles with his trailer full of everything.
Damn.
Launches a putter 400 feet. I was hooked. I mean, I left with like $200 worth of disc that day. From that point on, I was calling him and texting him, finding out everything I needed to know for what do these numbers mean? How would I get it to fly like this?
Yeah.
That's how
I remember that.
I was hooked from the get-go.
Yep.
Dude,
how soon after were you, Brandi?
So Keith played for about 2 years prior to me starting. And I pretty much just got tired of being left at home on the weekends. and then I tried to caddy a couple of times, and I was like, this is just not for me. So my first full round of disc golf ever played, Keith signed me up for Toys for Tots random dubs at Alexander.
Oh, wow.
And I don't even remember this guy's name, but he was an ex-Marine. And so he steps out and he just looks so serious. And I was so nervous. And I, of course, was just chucking at trees left and right. And he pulled me aside and told me to calm down and to breathe. And I was doing a great job. And he made the game for me that day. So
nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
shout out to that guy.
That's
I'm surprised you don't remember his name.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I never seen him again after that. That was, gosh, what?
6 years ago?
7 years ago. Yeah.
That's a big old hole, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the hang.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever asked you guys that question. I think I intentionally don't ask people that I know that question. Just in, I know I might ask them later on down the road,
So you can be surprised in this situation?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
You have a question. You have a
We both
question.
got pretty good
though,
I don't
stories,
think I
too,
actually knew that.
Yeah.
Austin, you do have a question to ask, though.
Dude, come on.
He's up.
Don't think.
Awesome.
All right, so how long?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, you can already get. We said the time frame. It was 2 years before Brandi started playing. So, how long was it before you guys decided to be like, let's maybe make a company out of this? Let's do Bomb Squad, or
And
like
why?
what brought this about?
All right. So as everybody that knows us knows that Keith travels for work. He goes somewhere
Right.
different. He flies out on Mondays and flies home on Fridays. So he has a lot of downtime that he sits in hotels. And he comes up with all these crazy ideas of what he wants to do, right? And this was after I broke my elbow and I lost my job. I used to do heating and air ductwork graphic drawings, and I couldn't do that anymore. So I was at home and really just needing something to do. And we both loved disc golf. And Keith came home one weekend with a drawing book, and he had drawn our logo, came up with a company name, and really wanted to take it there. And I was on board. I was totally on board, and we went from there. And he's kind of the inspiration behind it, and I've just been the driving force in doing it.
But it all really started when we went to GBO.
GBO was a life changer for sure.
Yeah.
We went to GBO in Kansas, and we were jealous of what they had in Emporia, and we live in Atlanta, and we can't touch it. And everybody, when you ask questions, everybody says, "Well, do it." So we decided to do it.
Why isn't it? Well, because we didn't do it. You know what I mean? It's yeah.
I've never heard a more true statement. Like we live in Atlanta.
Yeah, and I mean we have
live
such
in
a
Atlanta.
huge group. I mean,
following.
right.
Yeah.
So and there was nobody doing anything in our area, and so we just decided to go for it.
Yeah, and you guys went really big off the bat, which was awesome. Like
okay. So now hold on. So that weekend that I was out of town, I was on the phone with Cody quite a bit. And we needed 18 baskets to make the event at Fairways happen. So one thing leads to another. We open a company, buy 20 baskets. Happened, so.
The story of Bomb Squad is kind of tied in with Cody a lot through Fairways, and then through you guys have kind of just grabbed everybody from the community doing something good and said, "Come on, let's do something good."
Well, dude, hold on. I was gonna ask Keith his first experience with me, and I was gonna tie it all in together.
We'll hit it. Yeah. What the first time you met Cody, were you as scared of him as I was?
No, actually, the first time I met Cody, we got along great. I was actually at Wills Park with Mitchell Summers, and we just played a casual round at Wills. And I mean, Cody, so you can't not have a good time with that guy.
That's absolutely true.
So I think we played 18 holes, and we were friends after that, he was selling me discs out of his trunk after that.
It was, and that's, I always tell everybody that. I was like, the things Keith and Brandi have done for not only the Atlanta disc golf community, but I can't wait to see where it goes after that. And I would love to be there and run fairways every year and deal with all that, but that's just, I'm not really trying to do that. And they have just done an amazing job. Way better. They run tournaments way better than I ever could have. If me and Austin and Versola and Adam got together, they outrun everybody. And when it comes to tournaments, the players packs, everything. It's the stamps. Like, hold up, check out this.
That's why this stuff sells out in 8 minutes and 30 seconds, whatever. Yeah, what was it this year? It was less than
you guys.
Half an hour.
You guys are doing
the team
like
challenge
28
was
minutes.
28 minutes. Mm-hmm.
I think only like Lake Russell maybe is faster. Lake Russell and one of the other Super Sixes maybe.
We were shocked that it sold out that fast.
Eagle Eye sells out really quick. Yeah.
Especially anytime you're doing anything new, you're kind of nervous, like if people are going to jump on board with it and accept it. And I mean, luckily we've had a lot of support from everybody, and the love in Atlanta is just unbelievable. And to see the things that are on the cusp of happening in Atlanta is very exciting.
Especially
we have a
with
lot of people here
Pro.
that are doing big things.
Yeah, we love our disc golf family.
And real quick, if you're still watching for the players meeting, I think we're probably pretty much done with players meeting stuff.
Oh,
so
yes.
if you got something to do, if you got homework to do, you got to eat, go eat. Sorry, we were supposed to make that clear. I liked having you guys watch. Feel free to stick around. This is the regular show when we get kind of tipsy and yell at each other. But okay, so I've got a question for both of you because you guys both play. I love this question. What mold has been in your bag the longest, and which one has made the most recent introduction to your bag? Like what's the oldest one and the newest mold in your bag?
Go ahead.
Since day one, I've always had a Buzz. A Buzz has always been in my bag. Z plastic, love it. Always got to have one. I don't know why I keep them pink, but I've replaced them probably 20, 25 times, but always have one. My newest addition, absolutely love, is my Tesla Fission Plastic.
Nice.
148 gram MVP. Absolutely love that disc. Goes for miles.
Yeah, she bombs that disc.
Yeah, love it.
For me, the oldest disc in my bag is a Trident, and I've had it in my bag for about 5 years. That's one that Cody actually turned me on to there. But yeah, that disc, the same disc, has been in my bag for 5 years. I don't know what I would do. I'm not going to say that. It's a great disc. The newest disc in my bag is probably the Onyx, the Discraft Onyx.
Nice.
Overstable, speed 11, speed 10 disc, I think, actually.
10.
But thing, excellent at headwind, perfect sidearm disc, love it.
Hell yeah, I love that. I love that answer. I think that question's really fun. I don't know. Thank you for answering.
I like it.
All right, so we got a viewer question. Graham asks, "What was your first impression of me?"
Graham Mickle, for you guys who don't know.
Okay, so now I was scared the first time I met Graham.
Yeah.
I didn't know. But
he's yoked.
Yeah, and he has a very intense look about him. You can't tell that he's a gentle giant when you see him in person.
Yeah. He's absolutely the softest sweetheart I've ever
met. If you can look from his photo, he's absolutely towering over.
Homeboy looks like fucking Paul Bunyan. Like you look around him and like, where's your ox?
Dude, he's Paul O. Bunyan. Like he looks like Irish Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what's the hardest part about running an event? Brandi.
The hardest part.
What do you dread?
The emotions of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I worry that there's going to be a complaint. I know that I'm supposed to be over this by now, but I'm not. My thick skin has not fully molded. So I just want everybody to have a good time and there not be any questions and make sure I'm covering everything. So really just crossing my T's and dotting my I's. That's the hardest part for me. Just making sure my mind goes crazy the night before. I don't think I sleep 48 hours prior to an event.
I'm so excited. I'm not going to sleep 24 hours to this event.
Well, that's the thing, especially now, like at Fairways, because there's so much work that goes into that tournament, and you know, just hoping that we can pull it off and make it happen, and everybody has a good time, and you know, they'll want to come back next year and say great things about it, and that's the nervous part about it for sure.
Don't stress about the daylight.
I can't help it. I stress about the daylight too.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I would say that's Fairways is a super unique situation too. I mean, you guys are that piece of property is absolutely. I mean, people that no photos or video. I mean, Ace Run Pro did a great job, but it doesn't take your breath away on video like it does in person. I mean, that's a property that we're lucky to be on. So that's a little subtle thing to everybody watching who's playing. Like, don't be an idiot this weekend. Like, don't do something. Just be happy you're there. You know what I mean? Brandi, you just played in the Gals event, the Fall Frenzy, right?
I did. Yeah. Yep.
And as a TD and as a player, that seemed to me, I mean, I'm not a TD or a player in that event. It seemed super successful. It seemed like it was a huge step forward for women's disc golf in Atlanta. As someone who's a TD who played in the event, do you feel the same way? What did they do right? Like what can be said about that event that maybe other TDs around the country can take from it?
Yeah, absolutely. Those ladies did a fabulous job out there running that event. Mm-hmm. And I think just giving those 4 ladies that are actually listed as the TDs is not even going far enough, because that's what that event took. It took a community coming together and helping, and all of the sponsors and all of the men that stood up and helped. We had spotters on all of the holes. Everything ran just flawlessly. And that was because of the group of people that came together to run that event. So my big takeout from that was, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for donations and assistance in running your event, because it seems like everybody's willing to help and step up with you. So yeah, they did a great job, and so did everybody else that was out there helping.
And that's, I mean, if anybody asks a TD, what's the one thing I need to know? Just ask for help. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do the things I did. I wouldn't have, I'm sure you guys wouldn't have been able to do the things you did, you know, without asking for a little help from friends and family and the disc golf community and local restaurants and et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm. Well, and honestly, that's what we want to do, is grow the community. I mean, just like how we've started off here. I mean, you know, we've built a team with several people on it that all help us out. I mean, and just in general, the Atlanta community is really starting to come together, it feels like to us. And seeing the way the Gals event went down is proof of that.
Yes.
Like, their players packs were absolutely amazing. Like, you know, most of the time, not to bash it or anything, but you're getting a players pack of just remanufactured items. You know, everybody's got those Innova markers. Everybody's got the Prodigy wristbands. You know,
everybody's got a 175 Star Destroyer. Like,
exactly. I mean, these player packs. Amanda Gardner and her daughter hand tie-dyed towels individually for every player, and that was part of your players pack.
Of course they did.
They were metal. What do you call that cutout?
Plasma cut minis.
Plasma cut minis. You know, specialized with the name of the event.
I think Tyrell Dunn did those.
Yeah, I mean, everything was personally made, and I thought that was just a fabulous touch.
Well, and it was all from other people in the disc golf community that either reached out to them or they had reached out to. And you know, I honestly think that's the thing that we're missing the most is just one person that can pull us all together and be kind of the community organizer. Because everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And if we can get everybody together, and you know, I think we could do really good things here.
I mean, I'll come back.
I feel what you're saying.
I feel like we're about at least 12 feet deep into our circle, into our hole here with Frolfcenter.
Yeah. I have a real quick question I want to ask. It's an audible. It's not on the script. But let's say there's a lot of people out there who've thought about running a tournament. There's a lot of disc golfers. I'm one of those guys. I'm like, man, I'm kind of right there. Like, maybe I could run something. the thing that I can't seem to get over is walking into a business and saying, "Hi, I'd like to get money from you for my friends who throw frisbees in the woods." Do you guys have a script? Do you guys have a form letter? Like, what is I'm going to walk into a restaurant or a hardware store and ask, like, how do you guys approach that?
So that was one of the most difficult things for me in the beginning, was to go in and ask for something like that.
Yeah.
We do it on a per event basis. So I will normally have a gold member, bronze, silver, like that. And your sponsorship has different things. It's very important to have your script printed out and carry a couple of discs with you, that you can show the people what you're talking about. Because a lot of the times they don't know. And they're not really willing to help out with something that they have no idea what it is. So invite them out to a course, know where the closest course is to the business that you're walking into. So you can tell them, hey, you've got this course close by, things like that. Giving them information about the sport is the utmost important on getting a donation from a company.
And it's good if you can tell them that you've ran an event before, how many people you're bringing into town. You have to show them the value. And when you explain to them, how many people you bring into town and things like that,
and how many views is
that also comes with
getting from it, and blah blah blah. Brandi, people should listen to this podcast because it took me a year to figure out what you just said. Like you guys,
it's a difficult process, and you kind of just have to swallow it and go in and just be confident. Be confident. Know that you're doing something that you love, and you love this sport, and here's why you love it, and make them love it too.
Yeah.
Well, most people want to help. You just have to give them a reason.
It's just like disc golf. You just got to be confident.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this guy. I love it.
Views, you say.
Ace run.
Yeah, he still got us. That's fair. We get more weekly views.
Yeah, they still got us.
More subscribe, more live.
They probably got them. Their way past here and there was way. They've doubled what
I
here
think
and
we
there.
are too.
So, what is each of y'all's favorite course in Georgia?
Favorite course in Georgia?
Besides Lula. It can't be Lula.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt, but you started to talk about something. What were you talking about?
No. I just wanted to say that I just wanted to mention too, if you're somebody who wants to look at running an event as a TD, my advice would be to seek out a TD that has ran other events. Reach out to them, ask them questions. We're all usually pretty open about helping you and guiding you through the way. We have a great group of TDs in Atlanta, Georgia. And so that would be my advice if you wanted to run an event, and maybe sign in as an assistant TD and have somebody run it for you so you can kind of get the guidelines of it. So that would be my advice if you wanted to run an event.
Yeah,
I love it.
But yeah. My question is, what's your favorite course in Georgia?
I would say my favorite course is probably Etowah.
Hell yeah!
Just because I go out there and have fun. I've never played a bad round at Etowah, and it's beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
Brandi?
I don't know. All right,
but it's soon to be the next 18 at Lula.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Like I want to go with Lula. Gosh. So I started off playing at Alexander. I just love that you have in shots and out shots. I know it's not the most technical course, may not be a lot of people's favorites, especially since the new build up and stuff around it. But that if I'm wanting to get in a good practice round, I go to Alexander just because I can get best of both worlds.
Alexander's fun. You can learn the wind, you can learn distance, you can learn elevation. It is kind of like it's a sleeper course. Like people kind of overlook Alexander now, especially with the Pokemon Go. That's the thing now. Is all the kids.
It's very popular now.
Oh yeah, and the family photography. Oh my god.
Well, it's better than Hunter Park where they're putting a playground next to the tee, like behind the tee pad, and they're putting horse in the fairway.
Hunter's Park never deserved a disc golf course, honestly. But
I mean, it's a really fun
Keith, Keith, do you remember back in the day when we ran into you at the truck stop?
Yes.
Off the side of the interstate?
Yep.
Hell yeah. That was me, Versola, and Dylan. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Keith Baum over there.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah,
that
Matt just turned around and confirmed it. Yeah, dude. So you travel a lot. What's your favorite course that you've ever traveled to and played outside of the States? Outside of Georgia?
My favorite course.
Brandi, I asked the same question as well. If you've played any courses outside of Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You guys have kids.
Record is so. I mean, how many states have you played in the United States?
I've played in every state except for 4, and I've played
every
in 7
state
countries.
except for 4 states.
Yep.
And how many countries?
7 countries.
7 countries.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Canada, Mexico, what else?
Dominican Republic, Chile. You put me on the spot now.
Okay, I mean that's still amazing.
Yeah.
I just was curious.
So your favorite one out of everyone?
Fox Run.
Yeah, what's your favorite course?
Fox Run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up there at Green Mountain. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Course is tough. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Wow, get some, says Paul. Though he's been to 7 countries too, I think.
All right. So, favorite card mates.
They're all on this podcast right now.
Easy now, Carlos.
Duty's here.
I know Brandi doesn't want me on her card.
We don't got Rob Marbach.
I will just talk Brandy's ear off.
Adam, do you remember being on a card with me at Boundary Waters?
Yeah.
It was the first time we'd ever really met and talked.
Dude, that was such a fun round. That was one of my, and I went home and I was like, "That's the best round I've ever played."
Was that the Ben Hansen thing? Or was that something else?
Gosh, I don't.
No, it was way back.
Yeah.
It was
Way back.
We were young.
Was it back when I was like 5 discs and real bad?
Yeah, you were just starting out. Well, I'm sorry, you landed yourself on the ladies' card the second round. So
No,
that's anything. What happened? it was a rough day for all of us.
If you guys want to know how bad that round went,
I do want to bring out that Cody Vitalia's head
shot back to the parking lot. I took a 4 on this.
But no, I don't specifically remember, but I remember lots of times where I wasn't playing in my my division anymore after the first round because I had played very poorly. Was it good?
No, I volunteered.
You were a blast. It was the first time I got to meet you and talk with you, and we were all just off our game that day, and you made it. It was hilarious.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it was my first impression of you. It was good.
What about you, Keith? You got anybody you guys have not played with yet, but you'd like to play with? How about that?
Me and Keith
Not a
never get
celebrity
to
or
play
anything,
together.
but like either a disc golfer or a local person.
So one person that I have not gotten to play with that I'd really like to get around in with would be Ryan Harris.
Okay.
Nice.
I've worked with the guy a good bit on the course and hung out with him a few times, but never have gotten to actually play a full round of disc golf with him.
Hold on.
We tried to play around one time at Chattahoochee Point while we were.
Can we get Ryan Harris in the comments, please?
Well, we tried to play around together one time while we were changing the baskets at Chattahoochee Point, and it just came a torrential downpour, so we had to call it quits on hole 11.
That dude's an absolute madman, but I've aced both times that I've played with him in the last 2 years.
I know. The first time I was on y'all's card,
He's
Ryan
lucky.
was my partner.
I know. I aced the same hole, Brandi.
I know. With a backhand at a different pin position, correct?
I know.
What? I didn't know
Absolute
this.
madman.
The first time
Absolute madman.
The first time you aced that hole, you were partners with Carla Dollar, and she aced hole 1.
She aced hole 1.
that's right.
Yes.
I
In the same
remember
round.
this.
In the same round, y'all were partners.
I know.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I was there when
Somebody
Cleveland
just posted a video on Atlanta Disc Golf, the YouTube video of like there was a massive like doubles group starting off like with
I've seen that.
Lincoln Disc.
What? Yeah. How did we miss that?
If you go straight to the 11-minute page, you can hear Ryan Harris go absolutely nuts that I just aced the hole again. It's absolutely hilarious.
Oh, that's
Who was that with?
There he is.
You
There
were
he is.
playing the doubles?
I knew Ryan Harris was in here.
There he
Yeah,
is. All right.
Nice.
Hey, Ryan.
All right.
Yeah, Ryan, you owe Keith a round for sure.
I wouldn't say you owe me a round, buddy, but I'd like to play around with you.
There it is.
No,
Brandi, you
he's
have
my
somebody you wanna
boss.
play
He
with?
owes you that. Take it out of my paycheck.
Did you already answer that? Who you want to play with? A round of anybody around?
Oh,
Is there someone?
I mean, when it comes to the ladies and stuff, there's such a small number of us. I get to play with everybody all the time. I love playing with Charity. She's my girl.
Nice.
We're on the same page in our game, so I absolutely love it when I can be on a card with her. We keep up with each other, and she's my favorite person to have on a card.
Nice.
Not really somebody that I wanted, but you know. I never get to play with Keith. That was the whole reason that we did the bring your own dubs, because we never get to play with each other.
I mean, when you guys are manning the cash register at Lula, you're gonna have time to play that like 3-hole loop and just listen for cars coming up the road, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how my score improves at Lula over the next year.
Yeah, right. Me too.
It's like my perk life now. My perk life.
I'll watch out for that.
I'll teach you the ways. I'll teach you the ways, Keith.
I'm gonna be leaning on you, buddy. I'm need some help.
Okay, we got you. We got you.
All right, viewer question from fucking Chris Saxton. What's your favorite
Chris Saxton?
What's that?
Favorite condiment?
Saxton.
Favorite condiment?
Mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, hot sauce.
Ranch.
Mayo.
Ketchup. That's the one I use the most.
Which one?
So, you know, this is so freaking hard for me because everybody that knows me knows that I've found out this past year or so that I'm allergic to eggs, because I'd be all day Duke's mayonnaise all day.
Oh, Dukes! Yeah.
All day. Or ranch dressing. I've had to learn how to make my own ranch dressing so it doesn't have eggs in it. So
what do you
ranch
use
would
instead of
still
eggs?
be. With that one, I actually use a vegan mayonnaise. So
real mayonnaise?
And then I
Is it
just make
called
my
real?
own ranch.
Real mayonnaise works.
The real, it does. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes. Felix has a. I don't know if I'm supposed to put this on the screen or not. Have you guys discussed the name change for Lula?
No, we have not discussed that yet.
Cut it. Put it on the cutting room floor.
No, so it's
Thanks,
not a
Felix.
secret.
Yeah, I mean it's not a secret. It's
It's
not North Georgia Canopy Tours anymore, right?
Squad compound.
What's that? Nope. So again, now we're only going to be managing the property for the owners. We are not buying this property or anything like that. All we're doing is managing it and helping guide them into building the disc golf destination we think it could grow into being.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
If you're a tournament director thinking about hiring an Ace Run Pro, just know they don't care about spoilers.
God, it's funny.
I mean, that's something that I'm sure everybody's curious about, you know.
Yeah.
So, yes, probably the name will need to be changed. Do we know what that's going to be? No, it's really not up to us 100% either. So
right.
we will discuss that with the property owners and
They
let
are
you know.
considering it now.
Yeah.
So,
But there will be a sign that says "Welcome to Boomtown."
Not Boomtown.
Boomtown will always
Bomb
live
Squad.
at Fairways of Canton.
Yeah, Boomtown will stay in Canton.
And we'll continue to run Boomtown. That's not going to change. We're going to continue to do that every year. So
That's pretty much going to be the only outside of Lula event that we are looking at running this next year. Who knows what will happen after that?
Bombtown.
But next year, everything will be at Lula except for Battle at Boomtown. We've already locked in the dates, July the 24th at Fairways of Canton.
Get your Airbnbs. 2 days.
It's already
May
there.
or may not be a North Carolina event. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
1 day or 2 days for Boomtown next year.
2 days.
2 days.
All right,
Beach here.
Get your VRBOs, get your Airbnbs straight up. Get the hot tub, get the grotto bar in the basement. Go all out, get everybody in. COVID's going to be over out. Vaccines, hopefully. Whatever needs to happen, let's have a party next year for Boomtown for the local.
Well, that's it. 2021 we're going to do it just the same as we did this year, 2 days. 2021 we are going to move the distance competition to Friday night instead of Saturday night, so everybody will get to view that.
There's I don't know what that is.
And everybody gets to vote on which suit Cody gets to buy. Or which suit Cody gets to wear.
We need to start that raffle here pretty soon.
Okay.
It might be like a Spider-Man suit. I might just go full Spider-Man.
How tight? I don't want to be too tight. Anyway, so for Friendsgiving, I got 2 questions. I want to know each of your favorite team name, who are signed up for Friendsgiving, and who do you think's going to win?
Ooh.
You got to look it up. Who do you think? I mean, obviously, Frolfer Magazine's in the running for winning this thing, right? Like we should.
I think you guys are going to win the most fun team. There's no doubt about that.
That is such a cop out answer to like fluff us because you're on the show. Like we're gonna win it for sure, right?
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
There's a chance.
No, I mean,
I've got a lot of faith in my team.
Your team is exactly 7 points below the rating because when I looked at your team, I had to do the math because I didn't believe it.
Yep.
Is it 7?
I was like, that's dirty.
Before the update, it was 3 points, but after the update, it's changed.
Dude, I hope Alden and Kate wins.
So
Dude, there's a I mean, that's the thing is the field
Prod
is so
Squad.
tough that
Yeah.
it's hard to choose who's going to win.
So Zach Smith is now in with his team.
With Matt Allen, Justin
we
Gray,
had a-
Zach Smith,
We had a
and-
team drop yesterday, so he got his team in there. And so his team name is not listed on Disc Golf Scene yet, but here's the announcement drop. The team name
The Sandusky Tickle Monsters.
is Sandusky Tickle Monsters.
Every time. Why did
I
I
can't
do this?
say it
Every
with a
time.
straight face. I can't.
Come on,
So-
be original, Zach. Be original. You've used it for the last 5 team events you've used.
Really?
It's not original.
Yeah,
So I tell
I'm
you,
sorry, it is
Jake
funny.
Shelby's eyes
but-
are wide
it's
open.
funny.
It is funny.
It is very funny.
the team that I'm excited about though to see how they do is the Goodwin, Chim, and Ezra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think because I hear the Ezra throws really far.
Canines. The canines.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Yeah, the
raw.
K9 squad's good.
I was a big fan
I
of.
mean, I personally think. Sorry,
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Please.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to gloat on us a little bit more.
Oh, please. Let me. Before you do that, let me just say real quick. I love the name Perker Sons of Anarchy, and if they don't show up and cut off denim vest, I'm going to be super disappointed.
Oh my goodness!
So disappointed.
So disappointed.
The Persons of
48
Anarchy.
hours.
That
I
is
hope
such
nobody's
a great team
disappointed
name.
in my outfit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah. Cody, did you want to nail it? Just nail it to the wall here.
Oh yeah, celebrities doubles partner, non-disc golfer. Who would you play with? Celebrity doubles partner.
You asked us this one last time.
Okay, well, never mind. No,
yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, mine was Venus
Never
Williams.
mind, we
Remember
don't
the
have-
Williams sisters?
No. I watched
Yeah,
the episode and I fell
You
asleep.
didn't. You lied to me. You lied to me.
I did.
What was
I did
yours?
lie to you.
Keith's was Joe Rogan.
Did we
Yeah.
also ask your Waffle
Yeah.
House order? Did we do
Yeah,
that?
we probably asked your Waffle House order.
We didn't do
I
Waffle
don't
House
guess so.
orders.
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is the Waffle House
I told
order?
you.
Go
I
ahead.
told you I watched it.
So my Waffle House order is a chicken patty melt with hash browns, with tomato, cheese, and ham. That's me.
Covered.
Tomato
What
cheese
is it?
and
And I like
Hamptons
Heinz 57
covered?
on my hash browns, which is kind of weird, but
No,
That's how I do it.
I like A1.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like that too.
So I get the All Star
How do you feel?
with scrambled cheese, raisin toast, hash
Yep.
browns,
Oh.
sausage.
Raisin toast was the curveball.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah,
waffle. Do you add
Win.
anything to it?
You just do
Every now and then I'll get the pecan added, but only in special occasions.
I see.
And the
I
hash
see
browns
you,
are grits.
I see you, Marquise.
And the waffle.
Marquise throws real far.
No. Hash browns are grits.
Hash browns.
Oh yeah, and he gets his hash browns
Covered,
in
smothered. What
chili.
else up?
Yeah, chili.
Sometimes with the chili.
Yeah,
Smothered?
Special occasions. Yep.
I'll get him country.
That's an all star, brother. It's two.
Can we just
eggs, a
say-
meat, hash brown
Can we
gravy.
just address why Waffle House doesn't have like an all-star plate? Like why they must serve it on 10 separate plates?
There's not a
For
tray
real.
with a giant.
There should be an all-star
it
plate.
Clips into the table tray.
Yeah.
If you only knew the science behind the fact that you've been to a busy Waffle House and they're yelling out, I need 3 bacon,
Oh,
I need 10 hams, 2 eggs, 5 overdone, and all that stuff. You're just like,
Well,
that's what all the plates are for.
What's funny is to watch the chefs over there flipping over the jellies and making all their cheat codes on the plate so they know what they got to put on there.
Yeah, exactly.
You just
That's
dropped
exactly
some
it.
level Waffle House knowledge that nobody outside of Atlanta.
Oh, I'm old school Waffle House, buddy.
with a wax pen.
No, I'm old school Waffle House. yeah, I go to Waffle House.
I
think we're there.
I was about to drop
ask-
some
I can
useful
ask-
knowledge on the folks.
Hold on, real quick. Can I ask one question about Keith? Keith, you've been to Canada several times recently. I know you've been traveling to Canada.
Yep.
Is Tim Hortons really as bad as everyone thinks it is? Because I think it's awesome.
Yeah, Tim Hortons is a low budget Dunkin'
Like
Donuts.
Dunkin's way better,
Yes,
right?
Way
I
better.
just want to put that out for my Buffalo homeboys. Like, yeah,
Keith runs on Duncan.
Everyday Dunkin'.
everyday Dunkin.
Yeah,
We're running
everyday
on-
Dunkin'.
All
I
right,
fucks with that.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah, but earlier I was just about to give some like team knowledge. Like, it all depends on like the strategy of everybody. Like, who you're gonna play with who in each team match. Like, for instance, me and Matt are playing together, and Cody and Adam are gonna be playing together. And
Right, yeah, we're doing this weird thing where we think that
And, yeah.
maybe if we double up our 1,000 rated players, that Cody and I can just scrape by and make this work for the second round. That's our strategy. Actually, we're not supposed to tell anybody.
We're kind of pushing for like 20 under.
Adam's a really good
I
putter.
mean,
Adam
Gameplay
putts
on the
well.
table.
That's a
I
strategy.
think it's a solid strat, dude. I don't want to. I mean, but if anybody's stuck around to this point, they deserve to know.
Listen, man, the research you showed me on it, the spreadsheet you sent me was immaculate, and I couldn't find any errors. So I think this like double stud, double duff kind of category is going to work. So if you're listening, if you're still in the contest, you might want to consider that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who did this
I mean,
spreadsheet?
that's where it will be. If you want to play with me and Matt, that's what you would do.
Yeah.
All right, so
If you want to play with Cody and Adam, that's
one
what
of our
you do.
last questions. Do you have any questions or advice for us?
What you got?
Come on.
Keep on
Give us
keeping on,
something.
Frother.
So what's Frolfer doing for 2021? We told you guys our plans. What's Frolfer got?
And
We've got guests. We've got a Rolodex full of guests until March of 2021.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
Our guest lineup is really dumb, and it's
They're
actually
not lying.
internet heavy, which I like. But we have a dumb guest.
I mean,
lineup.
we've already ran through all the Prodigy folks. So,
And I'm
We're on to the
gonna
end.
host a tournament, a Frother Bomb Squad tournament that you guys don't even know about yet. So
Oh,
yeah.
In North Carolina?
yes,
Nice.
and I'm gonna drag y'all's ass up here.
hey,
All
good
of
man.
you.
We need to come up there and
Everybody
see you
in
sometime.
chat is gonna get drug up here
Let's do it.
to a
I think that's good.
ball golf
Yeah.
course, and we don't even need your baskets. We've got baskets, so it's just
Even
gonna
better.
be
Right on.
Awesome, dude.
Here's a good question. Corey Nichols wants to know what happens if our team is all bad.
They're still gonna have a lot
sounds
of
like
fun.
you're going to be in
The
last
bar
place.
opens at 10, Corey. The bar opens
That's
at 10.
That's
You're
right.
going to have a lot of fun.
Washington. Oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, so no questions for us. You're sure there's nothing you want to ask us that we will answer right now because you asked. us?
They've already asked it. These are our favorite fans. This is our two-time peeps. We love you guys. Thanks for coming back on. Thanks everybody that's tuned in until this. Bomb Squad,
Love
do
you
you guys want to tell the
Thanks.
people where they can follow you?
Yeah, we're going to give you the 30 seconds to just say whatever the hell you need to say. So,
Yeah, what are the handles?
Bomb Squad Disc
Bomb
Golf
Squad
on
DG.
Facebook. Hashtag Bomb Squad Disc Golf. Instagram. Check us out. All of our information with our store opening will all be listed there. And then we'll have our website. All of those links will be posted on our Facebook page once we get that back up and going with our storefront. So be on the lookout.
And any local pros that's
Nice.
interested in working with people to do clinics and classes, things like that, please reach out to us. We're new to this. We're trying to make it happen. So we're willing to listen to your ideas and what you'd like to do. And just reach out to us.
awesome. I'm going to send some merchandise to your store, too.
I'll be there.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Ryan,
3,800 square feet we have to fill up. So
Yeah, I don't think anybody realized how big that store is. We had 3,800 square feet to
Yeah,
fill.
that's-
So
Y'all should get a liquor license. That's all I'm saying.
We like the BYOB. It makes things more friendly.
Yeah, I think so. Get good.
I'll be there.
Hey guys, we love you. Thank you for
Love
coming.
you guys.
You guys
Love
again.
you too.
Thank
7 a.m. check-in.
See you this
8
weekend.
Tee off sharp at Fairways of Canton.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bright and early.
Awesome.
See you guys. Thank you.
See y'all tomorrow.
Oh boy, that was good.
That was amazing.
That was really good. That was a lot of good.
I'll be there.
And again, we talk a lot.
I'll be there.
Dude, of course we did. We even said it earlier before the show. We said, "Hey guys, let's make sure that we move it quick because we're just going to go off on these tangents." And guess what happened?
Guess what?
Yeah.
We went off on tangents.
We
But
went
I love
off
it. I love you guys. That was such an amazing episode. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'm sorry. And
No,
not that I don't care about your local
I'm out.
rules.
We're done.
You're done?
Are we done? Can we just do the hot takes and get everything over
No,
with?
that was Bomb Squad Disc Golf. We're not giving any tips. We're not giving any hot takes. We're not giving anything.
All right. Well, cool. Let's all sign off. Bomb Squad is the best.
Hey, Lytle,
Check it out.
follow me. Peace.
I'm Adam, and I'm leaving, and I'll see you guys at Friendsgiving. If you guys are interested in one of these, I drive a Prius. I'll be in the parking lot. Cash, Venmo, PayPal, whatever you guys need to do. I didn't ask Keith and Brandi if that was okay, so talk to me quietly about it.
So, if you didn't get that, Frother has hats. If you would like a Frother hat, see Adam in the parking lot. But I would like to thank you guys for watching Magic Mike.